Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we'll be watching these 5 scans. But this morning we're going to be watching for a yellow breakout word to pop in any of these scans. Once one of them pops in like that one, I will click on it and we come and check the current bar volume to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. It's not a certain number. We want to see it flying just like you see now. Also, we want to see these green bars breaking above this yellow average volume line, and this my blessing indicator is also green, and this money flow indicator is green. You'll see a new indicator on my screen, and you'll see a new watch list indicator on my screen, and I do have a new scan for these two indicators. It's called Extreme Breakout. It's not running here this morning because I don't believe it's going to run in pre-market, but it will run in the regular session. So when these fire up, it's letting me know there's an arrow appearing in this stock somewhere in my scans, and I will click on it and see if it's going to go up. This one just did. It fired up right as I was speaking. But anyhow, if you are new here, we're waiting on white arrows. That white arrow contains all of the stuff we used to have on the chart. I'm seriously thinking about eliminating one or two of these, but I'm trying to clean up the chart a little bit. But if you are a new trader here, make sure that you come and attend these live streams over and over and over before you put any money into the market. Do it the old-fashioned way. Write it down on paper. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you continue to be profitable after attending many of these live streams, then change over to real money, but use small share size. Anywhere between 1 and 10 shares should do it. And if you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a licensed professional. So before you take any of my advice seriously or use any of my indicators, make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you do. Also, in your active trader, make sure that your TIF is EXT. That stands for extended hours, so you can get a trade in. And if you don't know what buttons to use, it has to be limit orders. That would be buy the ask and sell the bid buttons. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning for this live pre-market session. We have about 2 minutes to go yet. We'll see how the morning goes. And to the premium members, if you haven't seen the updates I put out yesterday, I did create a scan for this white arrow. It works very well. I've also built the indicator for that you can include in all of your watch list. So all day long, all you have to do is wait for these yellow words to pop up, or green in your case. I changed my color to yellow. Highly suggest you get set up with all three. About a minute to go. I am taking that break. All right, we're getting close to 6 o'clock, and as usual, they're going to run it up before our market opens. So be careful at the open. They could all just sell off because they know our market opens. So don't take any chances. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I'd love to see a white arrow pop in, but it don't look like we're going to get one. When these yellows pop up, I'm immediately looking over to the volume column to see if they have any volume. It could just be a single buyer. We want to see a rush of volume. Got a white arrow down on RELI. And then it disappeared. Looking at the breakout, does it have volume? No, it doesn't. Same thing here. This one does. Dollar stock taking off. If I can get the alert things out of the way. I may have to kill my alerts. This is BDRX. Pushing up higher now. Nice white arrow planted. Let's see if they keep pushing it, and they do. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's make that money this morning. Back to that red market. Who said it was a red day? Not for us. $1.29. I did not buy into this one. It was too cheap for me, but good luck to those who did. Those of you who've been viewing my streams for quite some time, you can see I've come a long way. I've nailed it. I got us where we needed to be. Continuing to push a little higher. Take your profits up here. It's stalling. Continuing to push a little more. Good job, traders. See, Milo Quick 120, he says. Ohio Dave $39. Greg B 270. Joe 16. Elmira 20. TK, he made profit, but I can't do the math that quick. Mr. P 48. Tony B 38. Milo 300. Joe Black 29. TK 20% profit on that. Good job, TK. D $25. Flow 126. Can't see nothing but a S, so S $20. Ronnie 110. Wilson Franco 45. Metronome 90 cents. Good job. Only traded 10 shares. That's a profit, brother. Robert Vancio over on YouTube 4202. Ghost win plus 0.09 a share, it looks like. David 2048. Chuck O $52. Quant Baby 5. JC 45. Aren't you glad you woke up this morning? Junket $46. Man, a whole handful of you got down and got that profit this morning. Good job goes up at $55. Robert at 42. Even had some YouTube winners over there. Good job, YouTubers. Invest today, 100 shares only, $17 profit. Good job. All right, how about some more of those breakouts? We could use them. Not seeing any at the moment. Oh, I love y'all too. Thank you for being on this journey with me. It's been one great ride, especially with you guys. All of you know what's going on. You know, I'm trying to get you in the profit. I think I'm doing a good job of it. What do you think? Cats in BDRX 140. Thank you, Soul, over on YouTube and everybody else that said yes. So, a little over a year ago, I made the decision to get on YouTube, and boy, did it explode. I had no idea that I knew more than anybody else. I thought I was just the average Joe. But thank y'all for being a part of it. STSS while I'm talking too much. STSS. When you see all those wicks at the top, don't chance your money. That's all sellers up here driving the price back down. We don't want to lose what we just made. Even if they try to push it up, those sellers are still sitting here. So don't get trapped. CLSK, white arrow off the bottom, but I don't see any volume. It's steady. All right, this is where the patience comes in. You know, you can rely on the white arrows. So let's wait for them to happen. See a breakout up, but we have to monitor the volume. If there's no volume, we're not interested. I don't know why you posted TZUP, but that's not a good one. You got to make sure we have volume flow. There's no volume flow here. I did not, Autumn Rain. I'll turn it on after the YouTube stream is over. I do have it running. I am monitoring it. Let me see if I can kill my alerts so y'all don't get confused with your alerts. Watching Rely closely. All right, my alerts are killed. If you still hear them, let me know. I'm perfectly fine without the alert. Well, I have to kind of hear my dings when y'all are not on board because you may think it's yours going off and mine may ding at a different time. We need a white arrow. We don't want to guess that it's going up. Let's let the instruments do the work for us. We just click buttons and collect. BDRX trying to push up a little bit higher. Probably going to be a weak run here unless a bunch of buyers can come in. A teaser candle is what I like to call them. Good job, Johnny. Tradings, you can click the link at the top of the chat. I'm not seeing it for some reason. Where did it go? Let me look. Yeah, at the very top of the chat. Nope, it's not there. Yes, it is. Very top of the chat. Click that Thinkorswim link up there to the Discord channel. Sign up to Discord for free. Then click the upgrade button to become a premium member. And it'll explain to you everything you get when you click the upgrade now. So always at the top of the chat in YouTube is going to be a link to that Discord channel. And make sure you sign up for only 1 month. We are fixing to transition over to volumespikes.com. So if you click the blue circle on the top left, then look for the Upgrade Now channel. And that's the animated blue circle. If you can't find it, look for support. They will also help you out. But remember, they're trading this morning. There may be some delay of them getting to you. We need to let our support department earn bucks too. They don't want to sit back and watch. They want to earn. Every time I see yellow, I'm checking volume immediately. If it's not moving, I'm not worried about it. If you go to your edit studies, look for that indicator, click the gear icon and scroll to the bottom. You can change your candle, your arrow color. You are welcome. LSE. Not seeing anything happening here. We do have a white arrow occasionally. Leo, I have a news scanner running also that it turns green if the news is good. Because they are working live, they're not just plotting because X crossed A or anything like that. They are watching all of these indicators here. There was a 1 minute and a 5 minute and a 15-minute chart label up here, if you can remember. So when everything comes into alignment, that arrow fires. That tells me this is the maximum time the buyers are fixing to come in and drive it up. So once one of these indicators gets out of sync, these arrows disappear. It's watching 20 candles back. It's not just watching 1 or 2 candles. It's monitoring the trade for you. So you'll see candles pop in, arrows pop in, and then they'll disappear because we get back out of sync. And you don't want to be in a trade if all this stuff that was up here isn't green. Pushing up a little higher now. We're on LSE. I'm not liking the activity here, though. We don't have a rush of buyers coming in. I'm watching these dominator bars. These bars need to be tall and continually growing. There we go. We got a little breakout there to $12. Eight Mile would be glad to have you on board. I'll look out for you. Little bit weak on LSE. They're already taking profits. Good job, SC Jim at $50, Aaron at 85, Joby at 67 cents per share. Maybe that was another trade, maybe. Aaron R. BBG $18. Few people did not get in like me. Greg B 56. Les P 29. 38 cents. $27. Robert over on YouTube. Good job. SNTI. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they gave up on it and sold it back off. Don't forget to look down here at this little scan. It's very powerful itself. The scan looks back 30 minutes and keeps track of all the stocks that's been moving. Checking my breakouts for volume. See you later, Milo. Good luck at your doctor's appointment. LSE seems to have found a few buyers. Let's see if they can grab some attention of more buyers. Let's check BDRX. Still on the bottom. It's already had the first run up. I wouldn't expect the second run up to be as good as this one. Leo, I have 8 32-inch monitors. I'm watching the market every angle I can. I have NASDAQ in my office pretty much. Looks like we're in a quiet zone right now. Relay trying to break out again. We looked at it just a few minutes ago. I don't think this run's going to really take off. We've already had that one good run at the start. This may be the ones that came in and missed it, but I could be wrong. I can't predict the future. I'm just telling you what I think about it. So if you do get into a trade, your eyes should immediately go down here to this money flow indicator. It will be green and rising. The moment you see red, that's when you need to pay attention and see if you need to get out or not. But it will move very quickly. It changes directions very fast. It gives you plenty of time to make up your decision if you want to stay in or not. Very important indicator down here. So I'm in a trade. I'm looking here. I'm not worried about how much I'm making. I'm monitoring if they're going to keep buying or not. True Lane is volumespikes.com. That's what we do here. We do volume spikes. So volumespikes.com. WC, that's a learning experience, the question you're asking. Once you watch these arrows for a while, you will learn if you need to get in or not. I can't tell you one or two candles. I don't know the future of this stock. Those buyers and sellers can change their mind in a heartbeat. PLTE. That's not a stock. PTLE, if I'll type it in right. A little bit late on this one, but I think if they're going to run it, it still has time to run. It's a 50-cent stock. I don't buy stocks under $1, so I won't be playing this one. I'm having disconnection issues with YouTube. If y'all see a pause, it's because YouTube must be having issues. It disconnected and reconnected. You may not have even noticed. EKSO. Ugly chart. You can see what they did right here. They sold it all off. This could be a pump and dump. So be very careful. A lot of wicks up here. But we've also seen them turn right around and buy up everything they were selling and run the stock up anyway. But those instances are rare. Should be, Tony. It's an extreme breakdown, but don't try to short a stock that's been running up. The trend is wrong. If you still have the 34 on your chart, which would be this line here, you want to short below that 34, not above it. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for joining us also. It's not just the scanners here, Joe. I've nailed it, nailed the perfect indicator. We're watching for white arrows. Right there's one, but we want it going up, not down. Lets us know when extreme breakouts happen and we join the party, make a few dollars. Those of you who don't know me, I've been on Thinkorswim since the 1990s and I've been coding it for over 16 years. Yeah, I trade until the market dies. It dies about 9 Central, 9:30 Central, then I give it up. If we can ever get a bull market run, I'll be trading as long as I can make money. Good job, Autumn Rain. I do have a premium member chat. You have to be premium member. And it's not just me. We have some great traders in our premium section. They all help each other out. They're all looking for stock picks. You really can't go wrong here. It's not just my eyes on the market. There are hundreds of eyes on the market. Members help members here. It's not they disappear on you. We have a great support department. If they can't help you, then I jump in. Jay, right now the money's in pre-market. When it shifts, I will shift with it. I don't set prices either. We trade anything from 50 cents to 500. It just all depends on what pops up in the scans. Markets are closed tomorrow and open on Friday. Yes, closed tomorrow for observation of Juneteenth, June 19th. Freedom of the slaves is a celebration. Joe, I only do live streams on YouTube for 1 hour on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On the premium side, I'm 5 days a week, providing there's no holiday, for about 4 hours. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Leonardo. He posted it first, it looks like. Let's see if it takes off. It's already up there at the red resistance level. It's okay, Greg. You can tell us your secrets. Autumn Rain, there's a sad story behind that, too. They didn't tell the slaves till a year later. This one don't have a lot of drive to it. It is moving, but it's not an extreme breakout. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and you will know when the website launches. Immediately, I will put out a video on it. And we're close, hopefully within the next 5 days, I'm going to say. That's considering we don't have any issues. We did move the website over to the new server yesterday. Checking all the links, verifications. We got to do a few days of testing and we'll be ready to roll. BDRX. Once again, we're on the second run up if it runs. Not likely to happen. Well, this is where patience comes in. I'm not seeing anything moving. Enjoy your coffee while it's half warm. RELI trying to break out. We've already had one run up. We're going to have to cross that gray line for it to be a good breakout. Looks like they're trying to push through it. Now we got to fight this wick up here. Remember, don't forget about this wick. There's a lot of sellers between these two lines. Watch these dominator bars for red. Money flow is coming up. Pushing it up higher and higher. Well, we had a spike up to the red line. It would have been hard to catch it. Be very cautious here. We're watching this money flow indicator for red. That's when you want to bail. Profit taking going on. Good job, Andy. $42. Good job, Robert, on YouTube. Good job, Tony B, 38. Autumn Rain, 32. Junket, 25. Chucko, 24. A lost $2.76. Good save on that one. CB, $11. Y'all all beat me. I have $0 on this one. I didn't trade it. GK 275. Now the buyers are stepping back in to try to push it up now that everyone got out. So a slight pullback play here, and if the buyers come back in to push it up a little higher. It's not a strong push. We don't have white arrows here. So a little bit weak in the movement, but they are driving it up slowly. There's the white arrow. If it'll stay planted, it'll break out, but it disappeared. Pretty weak up here at the top. That white arrow cannot stay planted. See you later, Ohio Dave. You have a blessed one. Les P, $9 more. Tony B for another $18. D for $6. Peter for 34. Autumn Rain another 25. David 18. Go Swin 14. Herb, I don't know if you made money or not. It says $1.40. If you did, good job. I'm going to good job anybody that makes green. So even if it's a penny, I'm going to congratulate you. Because most people can't even make a penny. See you later, Fumagoo. Have a blessed one. Good to see you this morning. Chucko, $9. JD, 80 cents. David, 18. CB, visit the newest free script channel. The last 3 indicators on the bottom, you need them desperately. Good save on that one, Junket. Pushing up a little bit more. It's a weak push, but they keep trying to drive it a little bit more. I'm going to stay out of it. I like the extreme breakouts better. I don't like to guess if they're going to continue or not. All right, YouTubers, I have to cut you loose, and I sure hate doing that. You guys need to get over here and join us on the premium side and help us make some money. Of course, you'll make money also, and you'll get lots of help from me, the members, the support department. You get 70 plus custom scans I've coded throughout the years. They all still work. 40 plus indicators that go on the chart. You see a few of the newest ones this morning. I'm always creating something to make it better. But come and join us over on Discord, or if you want to wait, volumespikes.com will be launching soon, very soon. We are nearing the end. But anyhow, I appreciate each and every one of you who joined me this morning, and I hope to see you back on Friday, and let's make some more money together. God bless each and every one of you. I am out. The link is at the top of the chat. Scroll up in YouTube. You'll see the link to our Discord up there. Gotta run. See you later.